Much for the day that has been given by God. God has been so wonderful to us because He's the one who created this day. Akekho omunye umuntu oveze lelanga lanamhlanje other than uNkulunkulu himself. Namhlanje futhi ilanga le celebration of these people aba celebratayo who are graduates. Amen. Bazalwane, it's amazing because it happens to link up the graduation yenu namhlanje with a small series, a short series of sermons sizo deliver in the next weeks from now. Today sizo introduce Jack Pay. Amen. Sizo introduce, we'll talk about the leadership in the Church of God. Angithi niyakhumbula ngo April sikhulume nge Church of God. Angithi niyakhumbula. So now in the Church of God there should be leadership. Kufanele kube nani nobuholi in the Church of God. Angazi ukuthi yini ubuholi ngesipedi. Buyetapili. Yeah, utshwanetse kube libuyetapili. Mo kerekeng ya modimo. Amen. Akere wa bona. Yeah. Exactly, amen. Bazalwane, I must first say thank you to Abazalwane. You've done a fantastic job. And abanye bazalwane banikelile la, bakonkosi banikelile with this lovely thing that's at the back. It's absolutely wonderful. Kufanele umuntu ehamba la ngaphandle abone ukuthi kusesontweni la ngoba kune flag kune banner. And then bese mayengena phakathi abone ukuthi cha ngempela kusenkonzweni. Amen. So it's important. Thank you very much. Asibabambeni ngezandla bazalwane. uNkulunkulu will deposit a lot of blessings in your hearts. Bazalwane, so sizo ezwini. There's a man ohlakaniphe kakhulu. He's written many books. Umfundisi uMaxwell, John C. Maxwell. He's a very, very clever man. He has written a lot of books. So if you've read any of his books, uzobona ukuthi every time he talks ukhuluma nge-leadership. And he's got anything that he wants to talk about, he talks about leadership. There's also another man who is the kingdom man, Dr. Miles Monroe. He also talks about the kingdom. But when you read inside the kingdom, lafunda kuyo, ukhuluma ukuthi when you are in the kingdom, uziphatha kanjani. Now, ngizo deflecta futhi ngibuye kancane kuMaxwell. uMaxwell uthi a leader is the one who knows the way. A leader is the one who knows the way. And the leader is the same person who walks the way. Noma angakafikanga la fika khona, but in the spirit he's already walked the way. And the experience of the leader to get to where he is at the time is because he's already walked the way in the vision. And because he goes and he walks the way, he then is able to show the way. The statement that he says, a leader is one who knows the way, goes the way, and shows the way. Only the leader can do that. Because if you are a leader, you need to know what you are leading people. When you are walking and you look back and you see ukuthi akuna muntu, then you must know there's something wrong in your leadership. There's something wrong in your leadership. You need to make sure that people are there and they keep on following. And then John C. Maxwell, he says, a word of encouragement from a teacher to a child can change a life of that child. When I grew up, about teacher bethu, they used to say, "Mauke wa fail nje kancane." But when you used to pull, when you will not amount to anything, angeke ufike ndawo when uyabhayiza ngeke uzulunge mawufika ekhayini so kwatile uyakhala vele mawungena nje egate bayakubona efasteleni ukuthi uyakhala ubuya esikolweni kusho ukuthi ugangile mawungena la angeke bakubuze ukuthi wenzeni bazokuvuthela ne wenzeni esikolweni uyakhuluma ukhuluma nami thula yebo bakushaya they don't even know ukuthi wenzeni. Those days bokwenzakala in that way. Today kuhlukile bazalwane, we can't go and bang abantwana left, right and center. We can't do that. We need to encourage them. That is why today, when we started the sermon, the service of basic concept, Ubaba Motana stood up here and gave you a word of encouragement. That word was a word of encouragement for you guys to stand up and actually take it and run with it. Then, if a word of encouragement from a teacher can change a life, it means a word of encouragement from a spouse can save a marriage. It's very important. A word of encouragement from a spouse can save a marriage. If you say to your wife or your husband, not that one. But when you injure if it's the wife who says when uyinja, kushoti uyinja yake, not danger as a strategy. Is my dog, DAWG, not that one. DOG. Ne? Kushoti uyinja yena ushate nenja. Right? Magati uyinja, kushoti nawe naye uyinja encane. Amen. Uma indoda ithi wena uyinja, kushoti yena uyinja enkulu. Amen. So you can't say that to your wife. You can't say negative things to your husband. You need to say words of encouragement so that you can save the marriage. Let me tell you what happens. Sometimes there is fights in your homes. Lots of fights. People they fight a lot. They fight over nothing. I'm going to repeat that. They fight over absolutely nonsense. Nothing. And then divorce. And after they've divorced, you ask them, Guti, send divorce. How not divorce? Benny Bangan. I'm trying Ben Bangan, I'm trying Wednesday. No, I'm trying I'll slide pants. You think we tell you to tell it here or something, and slide pants in pussy. And then you say, what is it that actually lagabi ngai? Where's the man frequently? You no man, you are terela no. We are terela agang born in umbono uting man. Wenzani? I know, lagabi, what no one in she. Right? Best of that, you ask about agang chedi lo. Eating buze lo. Bese kuthi wena why nifuna ukuhlukana or senihlukanile. Uyazi ubaba ngithi mama lo ngababa lo lo uthujwela. Lo baba lo mama. Uthi mama, hayi uyazi ubaba angimazi ukuthi ufunani. Every time mangikhuluma naye akangiboni ukuthi ngingibani. Ngithi mina awunginikeze nje mhlambe iexample. Kwenzakalani? Ukuthi mfundisi angikwazi lokukutshela uyazi ngendlela enza ngayo angikwazi lokukutshela kunzima. So bazalwane, leadership in that family ayikho. There's no one who is showing the leadership. That is why people that are married have to have people that are ahead of them, that have walked the way. They must look towards those people and learn to what they have done. Uti nike umexwela. Uti a word of encouragement from a spouse can save a marriage. If these two people have gotten to the point yokuthi sebayahlukana manje, And it happens ukuthi wena uyavuka ekuseni uthi uyazi inkosikazi wami awusemhle namhlanje. La uyohamba khona uzothi uma ungena babone ukuthi this one ingane kaThixo. Or wherever you're going to walk in and people are going to see ukuthi kungena ingelosi manje. That person will walk out ahambe makuthi uyadrive angena emotweni yakhe uzovela not what happened? Kwenzakaleni namhlanje? Why angibonile ukuthi ngigqoke kahle? Is it because the impahla lezi uyaqala ukuyibona? Is it because of my shoes? Uzocabanga ngawe the whole day. Acabanga ukuthi where did that statement come from? Ne? So makabuya ntambama uzothi hayi ngifisa ukubona ukuthi what happened? Makafika ntambama afika akubone so makangena nje gate-ini vele ubilisa igedlela. Bese makangena uthi yazi bengenza itiya ngizokwenzela nawe itiya, are you okay? Can I give you a tea? Mawumnikeza itiya uzovela abona ukuthi hayi but kukhona into eshintshile. Kushintshe bani? Kushintshe lo mama noma kushintsha lo baba lo osho ama encouragement. Kushintshe lo baba. Kusho ukuthi ku leadership bazalwane. The only person who must change, or the first person who must change, is the one who must lead. When you want to lead your children, the children are looking at you. They are not looking at the father next door. They are looking at you. They are not looking at the mother who is next door. They are looking at you. But if nothing happens to you, la endling, they will look at the father next door. Amen. And lo baba wase next door, akaboni intombazanyane yakhe. Uzibonela igirlfriendanyana. Angatshontsha kuyo. Ne? So if when you are not teaching things in your home as a leader, you cannot save your marriage. So if you cannot encourage those who are married, your wife, you cannot encourage your husband, you cannot encourage your children, somebody else is going to admire them outside and encourage them to come closer, and you lose them. You need to fix it. And then it says, a word of encouragement from a leader can inspire a person to reach her or his potential. A word of encouragement from a leader can inspire a person to reach her potential. This is just introduction, but already to leadership. Ne? We're going to go to the deep in leadership. We're going to look at this. What are the spiritual leaderships that we need to look at? We're going to look at what are the images of leadership. We're going to look at things, your servant leadership, and all these other things that we look at. And then when we get to the time, who are going to be serving in that office, and that office, and that office. Kufanele wazi ukuthi maybe. Ne? Are you ready now? Lapho futhi sobe sikhetha abantu ukuthi sefika ku ordination at some point. Lapho sosikhetha abantu abazo-ordainwa. You must also know ukuthi uma ukhethiwe. Uma ungakhethwanga, awukhethwanga this time. Uzokhethwa futhi when you start to take this leadership thing and practice it going forward. Amen. Amen. Now, bazalwane, kune verse elikhona laphayana eliku Timothy. Leli verse liku good Timothy, 2 Timothy. Sorry, 1 Timothy 3. Sizolfunda kahle next week, but liku 1 Timothy 3 verse 1 up to verse 7. But today we're only going to read verse 1. Go to the microphone. Alfunde le verse. Liku 1 Timothy 3 chapter 1 Timothy chapter 3 verse 1. Just verse 1 kuphela. UPaul la kuleli verse wayebhalela uTimothy. Likhona setholakele. Awufunde baba.
This is a true saying. If a man desire the office of a bishop, he desire a good work.
Right. Amanye version athi, this is the true saying. If you desire the office of an overseer, an overseer is someone who looks above, who looks from above. Amen. A bishop, in this case, that version. Do you have a different version, ma'am?
Yes.
I'll find a different version.
Verses 1. This is a trustworthy saying. If someone aspires to be an elder, he desires an honorable position.
Fantastic. If someone desires to be an elder, interesting, like enkonzweni kunama elder, kunama deacon. We will put the same thing here of saying, if anyone desires to be a deacon, if anyone desires to be a pastor, if anyone desires to be an usher, if anyone desires to be a department head, if anyone desires to be a Sabbath school teacher, if anyone desires to lead, it's a noble task. Bazolane, it's important to know that leadership is covered in the Bible.
Amen.
It is covered in the Bible. And if you don't believe it, we will give you a lot of scriptures. I can rattle them for you right now. Maningi bazalwane, maningi akhuluma nge-leadership. Le verse elifundwe ubaba umutlane la ekuseni athi Proverbs 22 verse 6. Athi teach your children the ways in which when they learn them, they shall not depart from them when they are older. It means there's someone who is the student, there's someone who is the teacher. And the parent is the teacher. And the child is the student. You cannot teach someone if you don't have it in your heart. Let me rephrase this. You cannot give anything if you don't have it. If you don't know Christ yourself, you can't teach your children about Christ. If you don't know why you come to church, you can't invite people to come to church. It's going to be very difficult. Because people will say, but why? And then uzofana nalabantu yokhuluma ngabe bashadile ukuthi yeah man vele fanele ufike. Right? So you need to have it in you first before you can do it to others. That is why a leader knows the vision. And then the leader pictures the vision and walks the way. And then comes and say, let us go to that place which you say now you don't see. But when we get there, you will see it. And the leader, when you arrive there, he's no longer there. He's already ahead. Because he was bringing you to that position. So when you get to that position, he has to say, now we have reached the first step. And then you say, but after 10 years, what's the first step? And then, bese kwenza enye 10 years. Kwenzeke enye 10 years. And then when you become the leader, from that point, of another 10 years. Yeah, he leads something else when you continue with that vision. And while you continue with that vision, the people who follow you are taking that vision and saying, I also want to be an elder. I also want to be a bishop. I need to get there and be all right. One last thing, because we're going to close right now. It is important that in any situation you are placed in, you can be the student, you can be the teacher, you can be a deacon, you can be an usher, you can be a mfundisi, you can be a whatever. You need to be the best that has ever been. If you are an usher, you need to be the best usher that has ever been seen. Don't compete with the people next to you. Today, when you meet people today, they must say, yo, I have seen the best usher in Hlatshwayo today. Next week, when the same people see me, they must say, yo, Hlatshwayo, he is one of the best ushers I have seen. Last week, he was just playing games. Because last week, they saw the best of me. So this week, they must see the best of me from last week. So the following week, they must see the best of me from this week. So which means I must keep on moving step by step by step. I must get better every day. So be the best sweeper if you're sweeping.
Yes.
Someone was saying not so long ago, if you really want to get somewhere, and you, for some reason, you've been put in to sweep streets, be the best sweeper of streets that people can find. So that when people see you sweeping the streets, they must stand and watch. Yo, wow, we had some service so high. Everything comes together. And those people will say at some point, hi, you're doing a good job. Oh, yes, you are doing a good job. I see you only sweep in the morning. What do you do in the afternoon? You say, no, in the afternoon, I don't do anything. And I only sweep on Tuesdays and Fridays. Which means on Mondays and Wednesdays and Thursdays, I don't do anything. And in the afternoons, I also don't do anything. And he will say to you, you know what? Actually, in the afternoons, I'm back home. And I want you to help me to sweep in my yard and probably in the garage as well. And then you'll come in and then sweep there as well. And then aknikeze 5 rand or 50 rand or whatever the amount is. And all of a sudden, your business has started. And you will do the best sweeping in that yard. That man will say, but you know what, this person, I think I'm wasting him here. The people who are sweeping in my office, they don't do a good job. I must actually get this person to come and show them how it should be done. And then you say, you said on Wednesdays, I went to Luto. Every Wednesday, I want you to come to my office. Here is my address. Arrive there at 7:30 or 8 o'clock. And mawufika uzobethengele your own things of cleaner zakho. Athi ngicela wena uthathe these 2 floors. Uzicleane wena so that everybody else can see in this area. Then you clean wena the 2 floors every day. You finish by 11 o'clock. Bona lababanye, they clean a floor, they finish at 3 o'clock. When you finish at 11 o'clock, you go back to this man, you say, I am done. And he says, oh, it's 11 o'clock, you're done, but those people are still sweeping. And you say, but I think those people, you need to manage them going forward, because they are not doing a good job. They are actually wasting our time. Next week, you are the manager. I'm appointing you in this company to come and sweep here and make sure that these people finish also at 11 o'clock. You now earn a salary, and then you have a team of people that you're managing. After you have done that, you realize, actually, I can open an office, I can clean for other people other than these ones. You go to this person who gave you this job and say, thank you very much for the job that you've given me. I will manage these people. I will put in processes, controls, and everything to make sure they do the right thing. You then train a supervisor to do what you do, because you are the best at what you do. The supervisor stays in your position. You then, when I go and find another job and use this job as a reference, which means I'm already cleaning la office. Please give me an opportunity to clean your office. And then you clean the next office. And you get the job. You put new people in that new office, they clean. You then do the same thing you did here in that new office. You then go to the next one. You clean the next office. Is your leadership not growing now? You started to lead from the street. Because leadership is not about saying, do this, do this, do this, do this, don't do this, don't do this, don't do this. It's about influencing people. When people see you doing something, or when people see you saying something, or when people see you directing something, they get influenced about what you are doing. And they move on. And they look at you. People will respect you for the potential that you have, not for what you have now. What is going to come, they will respect you. It's even worse when they want to hate you. When they hate you for what you can become, not what you've already become. Ne? So, as a leader, you need to be best in what you can be. Display it in what you're doing today, so that the future, people can see it and they can give you opportunities. Amen. Amen. So don't see isikhathi umuntu makathi kuqalwa ngo4 uma mnkosi uthi kuqalwa ngo3 movie marathon. Laba balaba bazolanda laba abanye abangekho la abakozinye indawo, who, if you have a youth person who's a youth in your house, just take that child and drop them off Lapaya, Eagle Canyon, and then they will be seeing the movie marathon. But when she says 3 o'clock, don't then decide more 3. Ukuthi yabona ke manje ithi ngeze masinyane ngithi masinyane, and then finish and be ready. Time is money. Our leaders, that's what they say. Time is money. The more time you waste is the more time you lose. The people who are sitting and watching you and saying, can I give this person an opportunity? They are also looking at how you manage your time. If you are not able to manage time, it's going to be difficult to give you a position where you're going to lead people. Because you will make everyone late. And it ain't going to happen. In your house, when it's difficult for you to get out and go and get to do what you need to do at the time it's supposed to be done. We will look at you when you arrive here. We'll say, you know what, and when you want to do something that you are given to do, you probably will by because you are not ready. And then I'm going to say, you know what, she's not ready. I don't think she's ready yet. Just because of a little thing like time that you cannot manage, which then impacts on your preparedness. You can prepare for the whole week, preparing for something that you're supposed to do when you get here. But if you miss your time, the thing that you've prepared for the whole week will not come through the way you have prepared it. Because when you arrive here, and say, hey, so we will not allow that. So, Bazalan, we're going to talk about leadership in the Church of God. Just brace yourself and be ready. Amen. Amen.